welcome to another edition of Dragway Memories. Here we got a couple of old Corvettes going down the quarter mile here. Bob Thompson in this unknown Corvette in the Towerside lane. Love the old Corvettes, modified production. Up next, it's the 67 Camaro of Jones and McMaster, a C Super modified machine. I love the paint. I just love blue paint. Pair of Chevys going down the line there, and Towerside takes it again. Cliff Schwemmer in the Varmint Vega panel. What's he doing here? Oh, he's got Jim Zacchia coming. That scared just about anybody, and Jimmy gets the win light. The Hangman. 55 shoebox.
Heavy car, heavy car. G modified production, high winding small block.
Look at the wheel stand out of Lloyd Ulmer in the other lane there against the precocious Camaro. I don't know what to make of that, Bill.
Oh, they're from the Stereo Shack, so that's good to know.
Yeah. Up next, who's this, Bill?
Fred Egloff.
Yeah, according to what I've read about Fred, record holding modified production. He's got a small block 301 with a 4-speed, 57 Pontiac rear end, and 260 Hollies on a tunnel ram. Watch this. This is too bad. Frustration has frustration there.
Oh, man.
As he loses a motor for sure. And here's our own F.J. Smith going up against the Smith brothers. F.J., that car was brand new, he told me.
Yeah.
And he takes out the Smith brothers on this pass. Bingo. Here's George Turnbull, the leader automotive, Opel. He's trying to catch the four-banger hanger here, and I think he falls short. Coming down to the end.
Banger hanger gets it. Up again. Next, Ted's Towing Service. Baltimore, Maryland. He became quite a legend, small block racing. Late Larry Kopp. Small block racer, good guy too. There he is on the Ned Annual. If you're any kind of a collector, you've got these Ned books. Pour over them all the time. Here he is with one of his Corvettes. Looks like in the lanes of Cayuga, some motor wheel flies on the front. Always a strong runner, always small block SRD power. This is not sure if it's a different vet, but it's a different year of vet for sure. Also at Dragway Park, nice black and white shot there. Here he is teamed up with Team Strange. They had a group of proven winners, and Team Strange really a strong presence at the time. This is in C modified production. Camaro later moved on to a Firebird. There's the Firebird now. B modified production. Car was fairly lightweight and a big inch small block under the hood. Concluded in the Pro Stock truck category. Phillips and Grasso 68 Camaro. Can't see who the 69 is. C modified production. Could be a 427. Big block, all 4-speed cars back in the day. Here we go, Tony. This is for you, the Bandito. Getting a little smoke coming out of it. Carl Miller and his F-gasser moving around him. But isn't that special rare footage? There you go, Tony. Don't know who this is in the silver and blue Camaro. I should know. 67. And the other lane is the very famous Bennett and Sirianni car. Usually won wherever they went. It could be Paul Dilcher in the 55, Pete McRitchie, of course, in the Intech Chevelle, and later painted that car white and got very competitive with the Herb Coots out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stormalong,
I like that
7,
paint.
I think.
That's one of the neater paint
yeah,
jobs.
Progressed from a stocker to a super stocker. Here we go with Hamburger, Backelder, and Chipman against Vince Vanny in the Racing Head Service. Very trick Super K automatic car, 255, 350 under the hood. George Sapinski, speaking of 255 350s, that was a pace car as well. It's been restored. Don't know who it is in the white Camaro. Lots of white Camaros and Corvettes. My favorite era. Wally Clark in the Parkdale Performance. There was another one painted exactly the same. That was Mr. Fedden against Don Sunoco, Hemi Challenger Super D automatic car, I believe. Taking the win there. Galladay Brothers Wild Child. This car still exists and is raced still today. More modern updates, of course, but same car.
Johnny Lightning did a little diecast of it, too.
Yeah, they did. Real Hearst car, that is. John Tolosano in the black Corvette. Jerry Chambroni in the TJ Associates car. Dynamic Automotive, not sure who that is. Frank Catone has a lot of Ford Mustangs, but that's not it. Tommy Perebski out of Buffalo. He later had a sedan version like this. Cool looking machine. Super J automatic. 275 horse.
And here comes Herbie's Hugger big block machine, Barry DeSolve. Beautiful, beautiful. One of my favorite 69 Camaros.
I love the paint.
Oh yeah, too cool. Up next, it's the Mustang Frank Catone. Cobra Jet car coming down. He wins over the Groovy Grubs here.
Yeah, ex-Preachy car now restored.
And the end of the stocks, we get into some fuel cars. Weekend Warrior Scott Weenie coming up now.
The late Scott Weenie.
The late Scott Weenie,
Yeah.
a Division I Stalworth. I think that's Greer, Johnny Greer on this side. And who sneaks that one at the top end? Oh, it's Scott Weenie.
Yeah,
Gets
Weenie
there on the
does.
tower side. Here comes Joe Amato.
Always have beautiful stuff. Keystone Automotive.
Joe on a single here, going down through the top end of Dragway Park's legendary quarter mile.
Joe Amato, nice guy from Exeter, Pennsylvania. His family owned a small auto parts business. Him and his brother made it into a gigantic Keystone Automotive. And boy, oh boy, they did very well from themselves. Enabled Joe to get into drag racing. And this is second Double B funny car. Jer, his wife Jer at the time. Jer Amato, very popular at the track. Tim Richards doing all their engines. Moved up the ranks from super stock. Amato started in funny cars with the Keystone Automotive Group. And this is Joe getting into Top Fuel. He had to retire from Top Fuel Racing because of detached retinas. He has permanent black spots in his eyes, and he knew if he continued he would be blind. Put Darrell Russell in the car, and that didn't end well, and that pretty much ended Joe Amato's career.
Next, out of Ottawa, Ontario, Al Kenny. In the KB Automotive machine, he's got Jim Audie in the other lane here. And he gets around Audie with an off-pass run. To end this program, we're going to wrap it up with Jeff Rapp. Thanks for watching, folks.